Hello everyone and welcome back to the Orbital Platform. My name is Golden Nova, the lore laureate, the explaining expert, and today we've had a rough patch of it. I know. We've had drama, we've had duels. We need to cleanse the palate a little bit, so I am here with a special guest. That's right, it's the masked duelist himself. We've got him on the show. How about you introduce yourself today?
Greetings, I am Wham Bam Doo.
And what are you here to do for us today? Don't answer that. I'm here to steal smaller channels' content for my own benefit. It's the tried and true strategy. I can't wait to pull it off today with you.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited.
Alrighty, so yeah, a couple days ago, Wham Bam was like, I have these poops, can I show it to you? And I was like, I don't think I want to see any kind of poop. And he's like, nope, it's a Yugi variety. And now I was interested to see that.
Wow.
So I'm going to be judging all of your creations here, and I'm going to bring all of you along with me. We can all judge Wham Bam together. How does that sound?
I personally think it sounds quite intriguing.
Okay, well, before we get started on that, how about you introduce yourself to the audience? Where might they find you, and or what could they find you doing on the interwebs?
So, greetings, I'm Wham Bam Doo. I don't really stream that often. I'm more of a Yugi-tuber, kind of, sort of small, on the smaller side of things. A lot of what I do on my channel, which is just Wham Bam Duel, easy as that. I do a series called Dimension Destination, where I invite on various co-hosts, including Golden Nova.
That's me!
To participate in Dimension duels from the Dark Side of Dimension movie in various different historical formats. Another thing I do on my channel is I do dramatic readings of Master Duel solo mode. Additionally, I have a series that I'm kind of bringing back from the grave. Seto Kaiba plays Master Duel, where I essentially play the character of Seto Kaiba, learning modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, I dig. Putting on a bit of character work there.
Indeed. I'm a huge fan of character study, so stuff like that is, like, right up my alley. It's, like, the perfect thing to do in, like, my spare time when I'm not cramming for classes. But the last thing I'd say I really do on my channel is, in addition to Master Duel lore, I also occasionally do Duel Links lore readings where I act out various cutscenes from different events in Duel Links that pertain to the lore of Duel.
Okay, so, folks, if you want to see some premier alt format action going on across Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if you want to see someone living their dreams of being the most powerful Chunibyo duelist out there, Wham Bam Duel, it's in the description, chat box, it's pinned, follow there. Give some subscribes. You should, it's a cool button. It makes creators feel happy when you do that. It's that easy.
Yes, that would be very cool of you to do. Thank you so much to anyone who checks out my channel.
Okay, now comes the difficult part. The poops.
Part?
Yeah, I'm feeling constipated. Yeah. We gotta get these poops out.
Alright, okay.
Alright, now I don't have a sliding scale. I'm just gonna get my reactions out here and just see if they passed what I think appropriately is the smell test. So we'll see how these poops go.
Alright, okay. So for those who don't know, every week for an entire year, from 2022 through to 2023, I posted a weekly YugiPoop. And the very first one that I created was to commemorate Master Duel's very first event, the Xyz Festival, where you could only play Xyz monsters. And the two monsters that were the ultra rares from the pack from that event were Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis, and Adreus, Keeper of Armageddon. And everyone was so sick of the fact that you could not dismantle these cards. So I combined them into Tyrus, Keeper of fucking UR Dust.
Artist. Ha, you can't dismantle us. Enjoy your Xyz event.
Attack, haha, fun. This is copyrighted from Hahazuki Hahahashi.
Oh, okay, alright.
And as you can see, it's just two useless rank 6 Xyz monsters in the modern day. From that damn Xyz.
Damn. When do we get enter the damn age step?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I'm looking for that.
I really tried to put one of Tyrus's arms on Atreus, but the way I had to stretch it, this was back when I was working in MS Paint, and it ended up making the sword look kind of like a gun. But I think that honestly adds to it.
You're doing a pretty good job of making Atreus and Tyrus look cooler than they actually are. Because they're nerds. Let's be honest here. They're just
nerds. Absolutely. These two are absolutely just wannabe cosplayers.
Incredible. So it's topical if nothing else.
Absolutely.
I dig it. I dig a little bit. I appreciate the it's social commentary, really, if you think about it. There's all this UR dust floating around that could be used to build regular decks, but the common folk will never see it because of too much bureaucracy.
Oh yeah, and of course this had to be a what attribute monster because what was mastered will even do it.
All right, hit us with the next one. What's next on the list?
This is the second and last MS Paint created one before I got the Photoshop app that Hardleg uses for his one. Here's the Fitness Gram Pacer Test.
Oh,
every Yugi Boomer loves to talk about this card. How much text it has. So I pretty much recreated the entire alphabet from this card's spec and wrote the Fitness Gram Pacer Test. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. You have to say it that way. Line up at the start. It doesn't work the same way otherwise.
Of course.
That's good.
Of course, its pendulum scales are negate and destroy, which they just had to do.
Yeah.
It's a Pacercaster Paciulum test. It can do anything, much like Jevil from Delta. As you can see, it's got a spell counter to the hand, very, very important.
Okay.
I also turned the pendulum scales into 3D glasses.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if you can notice, but I can't even remember which of these little spell counter baubles were on the original Endymion. Like, this one, obviously, I put there, but a lot of these, it's more difficult to tell.
The one on the chests, the one on the chests look like you put them there. Some of these, though, like, they fit right in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I can definitely tell I put 2 additional ones up here. Had to make one into the...
into the attribute, yeah.
He's just grasping the darkness with his elongated fingers. This is what I'd consider like my first masterpiece. It's spell counter to the hand edition, counter negate Takahashi, and it attacks with spell and defends with counter.
Okay, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
What's going on with the hand?
So this goes back to like my oldest days of editing stuff. Before I did YugiPoops, what I did was this is something I did in like my high school computer lab class where I would just take random movie posters and just absolutely annihilate them in MS Paint to make my friends laugh. And one of my favorite things to do when doing so is just take fingers and elongate them.
Boo! Boo!
So,
okay.
So that's a little backstory behind that.
Just a little extra lore for these things.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm with Golden Nova here. I gotta give all the lore.
Has to happen. Okay, so I'll say the Fitness Gram joke on here, perfect, amazing. I think a lot of the other details get a little lost in the sauce. It's already a very busy card, so we definitely needed the stroll, the walkthrough to figure all this out. But just the
Yeah.
just the Pacer test pendulum effect is cracking me up. That's great. That's good. That's A+.
Yeah, absolutely. This is easily one of my favorites. But
Like
moving to the next
that's
one.
all text from other cards too. Like you went through there
No,
like
this is all text from itself. So it's now's a good time to establish, and I got this from Heartlake, but one of the main rules that it's like really the only rule that you have to conform to when making a YugiPoop is
uh-huh.
that you only use what was on the original card. And
Okay, okay.
the only times I break that rule are when it's really funny, like when I did Curious Keeper of fucking UR Dust.
Yeah, I think the UR that you had to pull from that, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. But with this, it's all stuff that I either drew on, like this arrow, or stuff that was on the original card.
It's so much funnier knowing that you were able to grab the entire Pacer test monologue from onboard text. That's outrageous.
Yeah, like some things, like some letters I had that weren't on the original card, I had to like make out of other letters, and I do that for a lot of Yugi Poops.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's easily one of my favorites. Now is getting into the era of the Yugi Poops where I actually started to use this Photoshop app.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of this one was kind of my first test of that. I did Aluber the Duber of Snoober, and
Hey, D-Mats, how's it going?
this was before Branded Lore was like finished, and so this was kind of my prediction as to how it would end.
With him catching on fire?
Well, with him probably being burned by some kind of Outlast fusion that
Uh,
is clearly off screen or off color.
okay, okay. That's fair.
His level of screaming, of course, is 1800, and he's got infinite duber to him. He's got so much duber.
Oh, okay. I get the Aluber part. I get the Duber part. Where does Snoober come in?
I don't know. I just wanted to keep rhyming.
Cause I don't know how many other people are familiar with it, but I've always said Aluber the Duber of Boober. So moving into the sn consonant, it's a bit of a swerve, but I'm not upset about it. Snoober's
Yeah,
a good word.
I wanted to put a little bit of a spin on it, and of course, it's a fair monster who tells you himself that he's.
It's very fair. Everyone, don't say otherwise, okay? This is a fair card.
Yeah, absolutely. To the point where he's not even fire attribute. He's just burn.
Just on fire. And of course, it is a 4-hole monster.
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't need to dive any deeper into that.
No. Everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
This next one I made when the new Ishizu support came out. Of course, a lot of that's banned now, but here's Keldo, the Sacred Protector.
What is happening here?
So I took the original Keldo and I turned it into the new Keldo, who is now flipping you off.
What? Oh, okay, there it is. I can see.
It's a speed deed, it's a fairy Larry. Keldo is pissed. It's the hat is in such distress. Please stop her.
Please. Please. Attack power off the charts. That's how angry
Off
it
the
is.
charts. Sacred Protector Edition. I got kind of sick of duplicating the R so many times, so the last R is backwards. It's a very turt monster.
What's,
It's
what?
it's very
What's a turd?
yes.
Okay, cool, good. I'm a big fan of Speedy Fairy Larry.
Yeah. It's of course balls.
Coming soon to your local stores, the latest set, Suck Balls. Unlock the premium power of milling your deck a million times at Walmart.
Of course, absolutely. I also don't know why, but I took like the holographic sticker and just kind of clone stamped the shit out of it on this single side of her shoulder pad armament pauldron thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you were cooking with that either.
I don't know why. I just felt like adding more detail to the card because apparently it needed it.
Okay.
I thought that these things here looked a lot like a funny mask, so I put that on, and then just made her screaming out with rage.
Ah! Stop it!
I forgot I even added this detail, but I even added neck vein.
I would have thought those were just part of the card. I was fully willing to believe that.
I forgot that I did that. That's awesome.
Okay, all right. I'm chalking this up to the bemused status.
Absolutely.
I'll take.
So this next one, remember how in like really early Yu-Gi-Oh, Mechanical Chaser was like a huge piece of power creep because 1850 was now the strongest thing after the previous 1800 lost share.
Absolutely.
So here's the monster made to power creep Mechanical Chaser. We have Mechanical Chaser.
Whoa.
He's got 1851 attack points and 1850 defense points. And he's absolutely relentless.
Just the big relent. It's all you need to know about the guy.
He's the darkest monster. And this is how much he costs. He's got a fair price tag on him for what would be powerful in this metagame.
Yeah, only $7 million.
He's so powerful that he's even got his own copy.
Oh wow! Wait 1 sec. There we go.
and I was just so hell-bent on making this thing as intimidating as possible. I just duplicated all of the arms that the original Mechanical Chaser had just to absurd proportions.
It's
turn up the contrast on that, and you get a real monster of a monster.
It's a veritable cyclone of arms.
Absolutely, like this is it's one of those massive somethings that you look at and it's like you can't really tell what anything is. There's just a lot of sharp pointy.
Yeah, the chaos of the collage itself creates the contrast image.
Exactly.
I also like how original Mechanical Chaser's like, he's behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's absolutely terrified. He's just like I always imagine that this is more of like an action shot of Mechanical Chaser actively running away from Mechanical Chaser.
That's just the chase.
Absolutely, they're in the process of a mechanical chase.
It wouldn't be the same otherwise. Then they'd just be mechanical standing around. And almost play mechanical standing around.
Nobody wants that. That would have 1749 attack points. Or 1849 attack points.
Can't have that.
Yeah, no, not in this metagame.
Okay. I dig that. That one got me a bit. Now get this Chaser out of here.
Yeah. This next one is one that I always like to ask people if they can tell what the original card was. But unfortunately, there's just too much fog. I can't see anything.
I can't see it.
It's a fog dog? What even is that? It's got fast levels.
The fact the levels
dog attribute.
Wait, that's great. This is great. What?
It's got 2705 TAC and 2507 DAC.
It's got the DAC.
It's got TAC and it's got DAC. What is this? What? Can you tell me what you think this monster originally was?
Oh, I am doing my best to figure out what in the heck this is supposed to be. The fog makes me want to say Fog King, but I don't know. The armor doesn't look the same.
Yeah, I'll give you two good guesses before I tell you the truth.
Okay. Well, that wasn't my first guess. I was going to my thought process.
Of course.
So it's not Fog King. The second one that I was thinking of was like Ito, the Magical Force, but nothing is lining up with any of those, like its weird static body thing.
Yeah.
I almost see like chest plates or something on it, like it's wearing some kind of armor, but you would have had to have like done the line art and then did the effects on the line art.
I didn't do any line art. I can't even remember what setting I used. I just made all of these white bits so much more vibrant, and then I duplicated all the fog that was on the original card, so it went all the way around.
That's nutty. The only thing that is coming to my mind with this, and I think this will just be my only guess because I don't have anything else going on here, is that this is Evil Hero Wild Cyclone?
That's a good guess, but Wild Cyclone is a fusion monster.
Uh-huh.
What this monster is Gorz the Emissary of Darkness.
Oh, yeah, it does have the kind of fog at the bottom.
And there's like all that red that's under his cape that's still somewhat visible.
Huh. It's not coming together, but I trust you that that's what it is. Because, yeah, I mean, there's too much fog. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, no, there's far too much fog.
Hey, Selena, how's it going?
He's got fast levels. What is he supposed to do?
Go fast.
Go fast, of course.
Gorz is rapidly approaching your location.
Yeah, absolutely. He's coming in with all that tack and all that back, and he's gonna do something with it. You don't know quite what, but he's gonna summon his fog dog. That's for sure.
2705. That's the power of Juju, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So this next one I made during final season of like my second year of college. And you can really tell because what a fucking math final.
Good lord.
It was for calc, and as you can see, this is just how sad calc made me. How sad that calc made me. I was so tired. Fucking math final.
See, like, it seems like it's supposed to be a frowny face, but I imagine it's a little, like, mustache, but that makes it even sadder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, he's so sad you can't even see the mouth behind the mustache. He's just like,
oh, bother.
Oh.
Okay, so, of course, it's of the important crossover of Sigma male anal. You gotta have that stuff.
Absolutely. And you're just supposed to handle these intervals. I can't even remember what I like stretched out and covered down here, like what I put down here. But there's something. It's something. It's just kind of a blurry something.
There's too much fog. I can't. It's Gorz down here. It's Gorz.
Yeah, it's Gorz. Yeah, he's made his return.
Good lord, that's too many. It's too many swords.
He's too powerful.
Golly, I gotta run away.
Yeah, I am notoriously not strong at college level mathematics, so this perfectly encapsulated how that final felt for me. It felt like fighting this thing.
Well, did you get through it? Did you make it?
Oh yeah, absolutely I did. I did just fine.
That's my goat. That's my goat.
I always psych myself out for exams. It happens all the time. I'm just not a good test taker.
Selena, going good. Recovered from Sunday wheel trauma. Yeah, I'm getting close. When I was on Selena's stream this last Sunday, and you know what Selena made me do?
Oh yeah?
We had to spin wheels, and one of the punishment things on there was that I had to skip turns. There were games that I could have won, and now I am on the laughing stock of the fortress because I couldn't do it. Selena, I mean, it was for charity, but you know, charity's not worth losing. That's garbage.
Of course. Gotta subscribe to that Seto Kaiba mentality. Donate to charity if I lose. To hell with that.
I'd rather jump off a building before I give to charity. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind for later.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Magic. Okay, what's next?
All right. So, right after that, we're getting into December YugiPoops right now.
Mm-hmm,
and this one I posted on Christmas Day. Beef. Christmas. It's for Christmas dinner. Yum. I even changed the pendulum scales to festive Christmas.
It's not just beef. It's normal beef. It's normal.
There's nothing wrong with this beef in any way.
Nothing wrong. Folks, make sure that you go to normalbeef.com where all of your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers are posting exclusive content.
Yes, of course. It's only natural. Mm-hmm, I did kind of have to clone this little wire because it was behind the original card. This was back when I wasn't as good with patch-up jobs. I feel like I've improved with that a lot, but yeah, this is one of my first like clone stamp patch-up jobs.
Okay.
But I think it turned out overall well. I kind of like how unnatural the beef looks, even though it's supposedly normal beef.
It's like, from going left to right, I'm like, okay, sliced beef, sliced beef. This is some kind of hellworm. This was harvested from Dispater himself.
Of course, absolutely. I that's how it goes sometimes, you know.
So, sometimes, as long as you're not visiting hell too much. Not that I wouldn't know about that.
Oh, of course, of course. Moving right along. Then immediately after Christmas, of course, is the new year for 2023. I wanted to do a monster with 2,000 attack points and 2,300 defense. So I arrived at my Happy New Year machine. It's got 23 levels.
Okay, there we go.
It's a Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle.
It's most certainly a machine. And this machine's ability is said to be base.
It's God. I hate that phrasing. It's said to be. Man, stop that. Just say it's based.
And of course, he of course will tell you, "I am a pleasure machine," which I can only read in like Hank Hill-esque voice for some reason.
What did Wham Bam mean by that?
I have no clue.
Chat, what is the pleasure machine?
I have no. Don't ask me.
I'm asking. That's why I'm asking chat, because I need them to tell me what the heck is going on. He's got a slot on his foot. He's got a hand for the slot on the bottom of his foot.
Yeah, he's got cranks everywhere. He's most certainly on that crank, and I love that.
His hog.
I really like this kind of action shot I did of him actively cranking with such immense speed that it creates a blur.
Hey, that's relatable, right?
That's how all the people in Vegas are.
I'm always out at the slots cranking it.
Oh,
so everyone knows this about me.
Of course. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is known to endorse gambling.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Do a little gambling. It's fun.
It's in Duel Links. It's in Master Duel. There are plenty of cards that roll dice. It only makes sense.
They're encouraging it. Don't let Pokemon's Game Corner incident make you think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is any more chaste than that, okay? Let's go gambling! Oh,
I also love that I was able to just take the question marks from Slot Machine and just put them around.
Just put them places.
Just in case we wanted to be extra unsure that it's a Speedle Deedle. What even is that?
Speedle Deedle is my favorite part of this card so far.
It's absolutely a great.
I love the Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle.
Speedle Deedle. All right. Next up is my first attempt at a horror-based YugiPoop.
Uh-oh.
So prepare for a very visceral reaction to Blood Drive.
Oh no.
Give blood. He's an abnormal monster.
Oh, see, I was gonna say I thought it was AB normal, like the blood type.
That's also possible. That's also possible. It's a blood attribute.
The levels are bleeding. Is that
the levels are bleeding and just
okay, cool.
Just leaking down. It's creating an entire pool at the bottom of the card.
Oh, good.
It's Blood Edition. It's got absurd attack points, and you can't really read much from its set. All you can really see is blur. And as you can see, he's actively siphoning blood through his fingertips, like Dio or something.
Okay.
I also really like the level eyes. I feel like that adds to his creepiness factor.
At first I thought you just put the stock like laser eye thing on there, but no, yeah, it's
nah.
the levels.
Yeah,
it does give him a kind of manic energy that Cyframe Driver already had, but we have elevated it to outrageous degrees.
To an absurd level. I really like this. I think this one is a good first attempt at a horror Yu-Gi-Oh. It's got that kind of sort of middle school edginess where you just add blood to everything.
I think that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
This does seem like
It's
it came out of someone's binder and was like, this is a peek into my dark, twisted mind. Can you
Exactly.
handle it? I drew blood on a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Can you handle my dark, twisted mind? But yeah, I absolutely love this one.
Those are the
I
people
love.
who grew up and played Stun at regionals, by the way. That's
Oh,
the
absolutely. No,
trajectory.
no question. No question. But yeah, I love this one. I love all of them. I love all of them. This next one is one that I kind of made to see. It's kind of a puzzle. It's number 39 Utopia. I promise.
No. No, it's... Huh?
It's a rank 4 that requires 2 level 4 monsters. It can detach and exceed material to make an attack become nothing. That's what Utopia does. If it has no material, it can become into your graveyard.
Become your graveyard.
It's just number 39 Utopia. I promise you, it's just Utopia. Even in the bottom, it's got the same number as Utopia. It's Utopia number.
Utopia.
It was made by Kazuki Utopia, just like the regular Utopia. It's Utopia Utopia. This couldn't be any other monster than number 39 Utopia.
I mean, I guess you're right. I can't think of any other monster that this might be, so you might be it.
So for the true story is, with this card, I wanted to turn the ranked 6 monster number 39 Utopia Beyond into number 39 Utopia.
Uh-huh.
Because it's just like another number 39 Utopia that's completely unrelated to the original. Like, at least with, like, Utopia Double that summons, like, the original Utopia, this is just, like, a completely separate number 39 that I never really understood. Like, I know it's an anime thing, but, like, it's just completely unrelated to the original, so I wanted to turn it into the original.
Well, you have sort of succeeded, and for that, you have my giggles.
I mean, it's got the Utopia number. What else do you want?
This is on the level of the Pacer test one, for sure. This one's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I really like this kind of puzzle card I made.
I promise.
I promise. It's Utopia.
I promise. I'm not being with you.
What do you mean its 8-digit code is different? It's the Utopia.
If this card has 0 Xyz material, this card becomes your graveyard. It's the exact text.
That's exactly what Utopia does. It goes to the graveyard when it has 0 Xyz material.
The attack becomes 0. What do you not understand about this?
Exactly. So this next one is... So you know how everyone calls Bestial Magnum like Pizza Hut? I kind of wanted to make Pizza Hut from hell.
From hell?
So we've got Pizza Hut.
Pizza?
It's got the pizza attribute, and up top you can see the different pizza toppings, which are pepperoni, anchovy, yellow, toenail, dark, and pizza.
Okay, that became a horror card really quickly.
As you can see, its sizes range from extra small to small, medium, large, extra large, up to 8 extra large. Then you've got extra small large, extra medium, small medium large, large medium, small medium, and medium. And of course, this monster has no money and no GF because he's working at a pizza joint and he's got all that acne on him. I mean, good lord, dude.
No, God, shower once, please.
Also, who styles their hair like that? Come on.
God. That's why I don't have any money. You're spending it all on hair gel. And sticks to hold up your hair.
And yet this guy has the audacity to say, that would be $300,000.
He's do a little dabbling.
Yeah, he's a dabbling from 06. So, the exact type of person you'd expect to see working at a Pizza Hut nowadays.
The Pizza? The Pizza? Okay, this is the best one. So far, this is the best one.
I know. I put so much work into this. Toppings, sizes, medium.
The large medium and the extra small large, it's I love that. I love that's another favorite.
And in case you can also get your pizza extra medium.
Yeah, can I have an extra medium?
Just in case it wasn't medium enough.
No, yeah, it needs to be more
Not
medium,
to be
please.
not to be mistaken for medium.
No, that's silly. Don't you ever mix those two up ever again.
Pizza Hut. It's so fun because you can also just you could really put that emphasis on Pizza Hut.
Pizza.
You can
hold
really
the syllable.
you can really coil that one up. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. I could go and call some Pizza Hut. Oh my god, what a lad.
What a monstrous monster. How do you flip pizzas with those hands?
I can't get my hands on the paddle.
You don't flip pizzas, you flip burgers. I'm stupid.
Well, they're not spinning the dough very much on those hands either.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So this next one.
Okay.
This next one is an edit of this next one I did for my birthday, and it's an edit of my original boss monster, Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. So naturally, I had to make it No Eyes Zombie Dragon.
Oh no!
I had to take away his other eye. He's so sad, and I made this because even though it was for my birthday, I was sad that a new semester was starting.
Ah, that's fair.
But of course, he's a little cheeky. He's got some dard to him.
He's got some dard.
He's got some.
What is dard?
Yes.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up.
Of course.
He's
an edgy addition. He got turned into one of those shitty level 5 normal monsters with shit stats. That was part of the joke I wanted to make. And he's just so sad for it.
He has become what he
numbers?
He has become what he has feared most. Bone Mouse.
He's literally worse than Bone Mouse now, yeah. I forget why I duplicated all the numbers. I just thought it was funny.
More number.
More number.
More number is more funny. That's how it works.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have all of these.
Okay. It just ended sad.
Yeah, I was naturally
sad.
celebrating. I was naturally celebrating my birthday, so I had to give it a little bit of a woo.
Woo. Just someone off to the side. It's Bone Mouse. Woo. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So moving to the next one, another monster that I really like, Appa Cleafort Towers, I made into Sappy Cleafort Towers because they came from a tree. It only makes sense that they should have a little bit of sap. But it's an egg attribute. It's got 10 eggs. Do with those what you will. It's a Fashine machine, and it reads, cannot be summoned. Requires 0 Klee tributes to not summon. Or say, you can't. Stop. Don't try to summon it. Your opponent will laugh at you. Their choice. Your opponent will kaiju you. Their choice. Unaffected might. Stop. No. Do not play this card. It's not very good anymore.
Sorry,
and he's just dripping with tree sap.
Just slick with it. The their choice thing was so. They will laugh at you. Their choice.
Your opponent will kaiju you. Their choice.
just like the old card text, just poking in from the back. Just a perfectly timed cut in. Okay. Why egg?
Because I did it because this little thing in the center of it looks like an egg, and I thought that was funny, and I wanted to duplicate it.
Okay, no, I can see it.
And it looks kind of like an egg. But yeah, as you can see, he's visibly sunken down into the ground. He can't even fly anymore. He's just so sad.
Loaded down with sap.
He's just so drenched with it.
Cannot be summoned. Requires 0 tributes to not summon.
Or said.
This is good. Actually, this one is peak now. This one is the best.
Good. There's still plenty more. There's still more uphill from here.
We're slowly increasing our poop power.
we're becoming more. We're getting further into the depths.
We're getting shittier as we continue. This is excellent.
Absolutely. This next one I made to celebrate the Ishizu card ban and tier element hit on the ban list.
Okay.
So we've got some tiers.
Okay. I don't know. I was feeling that.
My Ishizu cards.
They're dropping in value. It took me a second to recognize that this was a face.
Mm-hmm. And it's a sad tier limit fuss. It's edition. It's got 2,300 Boo and 1,200 Boo. And then it's from Studio Dice, but then all the tier limit players had to go. I had to tell them shh,
hush, hush.
It's over now. It's over now. Potato 2. It's over now.
The crying levels, gotta get more of those tiers.
Yeah, absolutely. Had to collect all of the tier limit player tiers.
Oh my god, that's heinous.
My Ishizu cards.
No! I opened up all that magnificent Maven for nothing!
All for it to get banned 2 months later.
Oh, these cards that were obviously bad for the game were bad for the game, who knew?
Who would have thunk it? Moving along.
What's the next one?
Shortly after, Hungry Burger got support, and it caused me to beg the question, why is Hungry Burger a warrior type monster? So I decided to create the Hungry Warrior.
Okay. That's a
I am so proud of this one. He's Berg attribute, and because Hungry Burger is a warrior, it only makes sense that this is a burger type monster.
Shut up. Dude, shut up.
I wanted to make him level 11, which is just the worst level.
8, 9, 10,
I just had to do that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Wow. Yeah, 11 is objectively the worst.
But I am so proud of how I turned each feature of the burger into a warrior. The tomato is now his tongue. The lettuce is his hair.
Okay.
He's got the same teeth spikes. I took the Japanese flag and turned that into his eyes.
Okay.
I turned another spike into kind of like a lance for him.
Alright.
And of course he reads, this monster can only be ritual summoned with the ritual spell card, Warrior Recipe. You must also offer monsters whose total level stars equal 11 or more as tribute from the field or your hand. You must also offer yourself. You must also offer Wham Bam Duel. You must also offer level stars. You must also offer Burger, He Hungry.
Well.
I just loved the you must also. So I'm like, you can just chain that together. Just endlessly.
You must also offer Burger. Forever.
You must also offer Burger, He Hungry.
Well, I will say, this is like a 5-card combo. This is never getting off the ground.
Oh yeah, no. It does nothing on the field, too. All you have to do is, like, offer... You have to offer 11 level stars, yourself, me, more level stars, an indescribable amount, and a burger. That's gonna cost you, like, at least, like, what, $5 at McDonald's or something?
At least. Because I don't think this thing is going to be satisfied with one McDouble.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You're gonna need to get, like, 4 quart. You're gonna need to get a pounder. Not a quarter pounder. You need 4 of those. You need a pounder. I mean, look how hungry he is. His jaw is, like, so detached. He's unhinged like a... He's ready to bite down. He's like, ah!
Hey, let me get some of that burger.
He doesn't know how to play the kazoo, though. He learned that in 1996.
Oh, well, thank God.
So that's one upside to summoning it.
It's good that it gets a diversified skill set.
Whenever I can't figure out what to do with the attack or defense, I just like turning them into, like, weird numbers for monsters to have. That's, like, the way to go. Yeah,
we need more of the Sword Arm of Dragon treatment.
We need more of the Castle of Dark Illusions, Dark Chimera treatment.
Exactly.
King of Yami Makai.
Exactly. Give me some of that Castle of Dark Illusion stats.
Yeah.
This is why we're never going to get panic cards, because the devs are too scared to give us the goofy attack and defense stats back, because they're cowards.
Yeah, like, but if I use Shrink on an evil swarm monster, suddenly I'm the bad guy.
Ooh. These people are weak. They have no concept of math.
Absolutely. I completely agree. Moving along, so this one is kind of a joke that I sort of stole from Rada, but I made it because I really wanted more Gate Guardian support, and the week after I made this one, they revealed the new Gate Guardian support.
Boom.
Immediately dating this card.
Apollo has the gift of prophecy ready right here. Alright, what do we got? Big boy Yu-Gi-Oh!
Still waiting. He's still waiting.
Some say they're still waiting until this very day.
I really love the fact that I gave Sangha a face and he's like, oh shit, I'm slipping off. Kazajin is now just entirely the mouth, just kind of going.
I can't even see anything going on with Kazajin. That is so blurred out.
Kazajin is just entirely a mouth now, just going. And Sujin is just crying, laughing.
Come on, no.
I'll admit this one isn't my best work. There's still a lot I could have changed. I'm glad I made him a Kark monster. That was extremely important.
Normally I have questions about this, but we all know what Kark is, so we can just move on from that.
Exactly.
I like that it is 4 thunder levels, 3 wind levels, and 4 water levels.
Well, because Kazajin takes up the least amount of space on game card.
Ah. See, we're factoring in that math once again. We're calculating area.
Yeah, and this bottom part is just me kind of like screaming, Konami! Still waiting!
Konami! But now, right? Now.
Mm-hmm. Now we have the support. This card had immediately been dated a week after it was posted.
Now you have thrice per turn.
Indeed. Next one is, I am probably the only person to ever make a YugiPoop out of a card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. Remember that?
Oh,
remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel?
Oh,
I remember Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. I'll never forget Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. On Master Duel and in Duel Links, I used the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel icon. I will never forget what they took from us. I'll never forget that they took away from us Normal Monster Borreload Dragon.
Normal Load Dragon? Load at... why'd you have to give him the face?
I had to give him the face.
Why'd you give it the face?
I had to.
No,
I mean, it's...
No, you didn't. See, that's the thing. A lot of people say I had to. You didn't have to. You did this yourself.
But it's a load monster. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So it could have been anything like load bearing. It could have been like something you got off of a truck. You got to get that load off.
Well, no, this
but
is
you
a
did.
normal
You did the
load.
face. You did the face.
I had to.
Okay. All right.
When this dragon switches to normal mode, its attack power is matched. Its blast load traverses the world. See, the joke is the joke is load is a funny word.
Was it funny? Tell me why it's funny, Wham. I want a detailed explanation.
TOS reason.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. So, next time you show up on my stream with your big old load, you clean that up first, okay?
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it. This is a yes or no thing, Wham.
All right, okay. I'll clean it right off the screen.
Clean your what? Clean your what?
The load. I'll clean the load right off the screen. There
okay, good. As long as we're clear on this.
Okay. Moving to a lighter note.
Chat, I'm sorry. I apologize for this. I told him beforehand we couldn't have this kind of stuff, and he is showing off normal monsters. Ugh, gross.
But okay, moving right along. On a much lighter note, we have Magical Morshu. Remember Morshu from the CDI? No one's found his voice actor yet.
Oh my
But
Well,
I'm really proud of this one. I really like what I did with the art on this one. He's got the lamp oil. He's got the rope. He's got the bombs. He's even got the rubies and the one big ruby that he's just clutching. You can't take it from him.
how did you get all of this from the card?
Some of it's like stuff I drew on. Like obviously, I drew on the bomb. I drew on the rope. The gem was originally a different colors, and he was holding it in a different hand, so I just changed the color.
Okay.
Reduced the size of it to make it more like a Zelda rupee. He was holding this can. I just turned it brown and wrote oil on it. There was like a lot of color grading that I changed. Like I completely changed the colors.
Yeah.
Because I initially like turned his like purple insect color into Morshu's skin tone, and you can even like see some lines from like where some of the color grading got changed. The shell's orange, like his outer vest is. Green pants. This hat is where the original Magical Merchant's head was, and so I kind of just got rid of one of his antennae. You can kind of see an artifact of it there. The other one I just covered up by drawing Morshu's hat plumage. But
real quick,
really like how this. Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander, thank you so much for subscribing this month. Super glad to see you. How you doing? Please continue.
Yo, thanks for subscribing.
Wow.
But yeah, he's a Mortian. He's CDI. I even changed the year to the year the CDI game came out.
That's awesome.
And of course, I got to do a little bit of a Morshu impression.
I was gonna ask, actually, yeah. Could you read the flavor text for us real quick?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
So good. So good.
And of course, I even changed the set to Zelda: The Faces of Evil. ZTFE.
Oh, that's good.
I really wanted to make this as Morshu of a card as I could, and I wanted to do every little detail I could. This is one it's not one like Bisa Hut or the Fitness Gram Pacer Test where you have like this visceral reaction to it. This one I just genuinely wanted to make some cool art.
I think it comes through. I like all the work that went into this one. This is nice.
Yeah. I'm really this is like I think it's one of my best works.
It doesn't have the kind of like immediate like gut laugh that I've had from some of the other ones, but clearly a lot of work went into this one, and I do appreciate all the little tweaks that you made for it. So I think I agree. This is one of the better works through the effort and care alone.
Yeah. So moving from an old famous gaming merchant to a new famous gaming merchant, we've got Spam Merchant. I'm also really proud of this one. He's got the Peepus, he's got the static. I didn't actually like add static. There was like a way I could I didn't add static from an outside source. That was like a filter I could do in Photoshop. And I changed like the attribute to it. I changed his like outer aura to it. I think it worked really well. And this one I kind of made a custom little monologue for that even references the original Gem Merchant's effect. Where he's like, "You little duelist! You send me to the graveyard. Me? Take your 1,000 attack and defense and stick them up your ass." He's got the hyperlink blocked. He's got the 1997. He's got Toby Fox. And of course, I had to add in the little Easter egg with the digit code.
Stupid.
Real ones will know what this says on the calculator.
So stupid.
And of course, he's a big shot monster. This is another one that I just really wanted to make some cool art for, and I think came out really well.
I dig. I think you did. You got the eyes going. You use the center thing with a big nose. That's good. Mm-hmm. And of course, we gotta enjoy the Pippus.
Gotta enjoy the Pippus. I don't know how to pronounce that still.
Yeah. Hi, I have a question. I scored 80% on my judge test. Have any info on that? I honestly don't know why they haven't emailed me yet. Honestly, it's been so long since I've taken my judge test that I don't remember what the process is. So, Hopefully there was some instructions at the end of the test. Oh.
Hmm. I've been thinking about becoming a judge. I've been playing this game a while.
I think everyone should just take the judge test just to check what their own knowledge is on the game. It doesn't
That's
cost you
also true.
anything. So, you just
That's
go
also
on there,
yeah.
you check it. And then sometimes you'll learn some stuff about it. Like, there's a lot of, or there's a few questions about, like, damage step stuff that really, that's kind of tricky. So, it's a good resource, I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah. I'll probably take it sometime. But for now, moving to the next card. This is one that, admittedly, I kind of made in a rush to get one out for the week, but at the same time, I still like it. It's still a good. I just took
I just,
I did all of the Moai.
wow, you made a custom card for Moai of Knowledge.
Do you have like a Vine Boom sound effect you can graciously give this card?
One sec. Uh,
I feel like he just deserves it for being him.
there we go. How is that, folks?
Perfect. I think that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, rather than like actually writing my name, so Hardleg talked about how often his YugiPoops got stolen, and at least he's like a bigger content creator, so he can at least like say, "Hey, that's mine." If somebody steals it. When I was making these, I didn't even have 100 subs, so I was like, if someone steals these, they're just going to be stolen. So I got to put my name on them somewhere. And
Yeah.
I really like with this one, I just kind of erased my name out of the line.
Reverse writing. Incredible.
Reverse writing. So yeah, next one. This one was made right around the time Hardleg started to cover how big of a problem Max C was in Master Duel.
Ah, we're
And
getting
so,
the ban Max C movement.
yes, what became the ban Max C movement. And while I support that movement, I gotta say, I don't think they're ever gonna ban Max C, because I'm a pessimist. So I created this. Max C, these nuts. They will never ban me, you never. And he's kind of got like a kind of a cocky smirk about him.
This
And
was an elaborate ruse
as you
to
can
hit
see,
me with a D's nuts joke.
As you can see, he's a draw attribute because he draws you cards.
Yeah,
And his attributes are a little close together, kind of like the aforementioned nuts with two T's. But to reference the fact that I do want this card banned, I chose to make him a Bansect insect. Just to make that clear.
No, I'm clear. I'm clear that all of this was just to. You made them balls, Wham. You put the levers with a ball. Why would you make them clackers like that?
What could you possibly mean? But yeah.
Look, this isn't as bad as posting normal dragon, but you're getting close. You're on thin ice, buddy.
It's not as bad as normal dragon.
Don't you ever say that bastard's name in my house again.
Don't worry. This next one is much funnier.
Okay.
We've got us a cucumber.
Okay.
You can eat cucumber.
You can. Yeah.
He's cumbersome.
Yeah. One defense. No attack.
He's got one defense, just because you do gotta kind of bite into it.
It's the texture.
Yeah, it's the texture. He's got one defense. He gets that.
Just cucumber.
You can eat cucumber.
You can eat.
I also love that cucumber. I love that I put cucumber in quotes.
Yeah.
Like, what is it supposed to mean?
You know what? Let's find out together. Actually.
No thanks.
Pedia,
luckily this monster does dab, so it's caught the trend from 2016. So luckily it's got that going for it.
Oh,
but yeah,
that's not a That's not a fun pun at all. This monster
What
is
could
based
you
on the
possibly?
Shoryu Uma, or spirit horse, a cucumber horse crafted during the Obon festival to act as a vessel for ancestral spirits. It's just exactly
Oh,
what it is. Like, that's okay. All right, never mind.
I didn't know that this cucumber was a vessel for ancestral spirits. I kind of feel bad about eating it, although maybe that does explain the kind of glow it has about it.
The kind of the spiritual energy that permeates the cumber.
Yeah. I also love the background from the original Cucumber Horse that I admittedly had to fill it in some places that you can tell, but it kind of adds this additional level of cosmic what the fuck to this card.
Yeah,
Like his levels are off the charts. He's cumbersome. He's got one defense.
just a single defense point. That's all you.
Just
That's all
one.
you need.
He can't be destroyed by 1,000 eyes on him. That's all. That's the important.
Um, wait. So,
Hmm?
I'm trying to pull something up really quickly. I can't. Oh, I can't just get the noise. Never mind. We'll just move on to the next thing. It's fine.
All right. This next one is one of those signature attack cards. It was also my first spell.
Oh my god.
Chaos Scepter Blasts. If you control a level 8 or higher spellcaster, kill your opponent 8 times.
Wow.
He is pissed.
Oh, he's mad. He's Chaos Scepter blasting.
He's got so many stabs.
And they're all for you, away. Buddy.
This is one of those like there's like even a little bit of an editing mistake that I have like here in this area, but like it doesn't even matter because it just adds to the cluttered chaos of all of it.
Chaos,
the Chaos Scepter Blasts. And of course, even the attribute and spell card type are more Chaos Scepter Blasts.
Yeah,
just because you really need to kill your opponent 8 times.
Yeah, we only have like 5 on here, so we really have to hammer in the fact that there's 3 more of these hiding off screen.
Absolutely. And of course, you've got the visceral scream coming from Magician of Black Chaos. Just Aah!
That's a lot of blasting.
It's a lot of blasting.
Alright, one sec. Entertain people for a second. I gotta go check on something.
Entertain. How do I do that? I am okay. So, I'll talk about myself a little bit. So, for those who are just joining us, greetings. I'm Wham Bam Duel. From the year of 2022 to 23, I weekly posted YugiPoops that we're currently going through, and Yu-Gi-Oh has been a part of my life for so long. I've been playing since about 2009 when I was just a little tyke, and it's just a huge part of who I am. I love this game. It's just like me. I am Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, let's go.
Everyone, look at this. Everyone, look at Tempest. We haven't gotten to show off Tempest very much on stream.
Ooh,
little baby,
Tempest,
little baby cat.
Oh, that's cute. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, give her a little kiss. Mwah. Okay.
Mwah.
All right. What's our next one?
So this next one is one that I've posted on Twitter quite a bit because anytime Jinzo comes up in any discussion, I'm like, wouldn't it just be funny if I posted Jinzo with his massive neck thing unzipped?
Oh.
So we've got Jinzo unzipped.
No.
Here he is.
Why?
He's a neck machine. He's got 2,400 neck.
Yeah, that's an appropriate. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's got a long level and a long attribute. I'm
upset. I am upset.
The neck is the only thing that really needed to be changed. I didn't need to change his face at all because he's still just giving you that death stare. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean my neck is odd? You looking at my neck?
Your neck is conical, dude.
You
It's
you
a
looking at my
cone.
neck?
I'm looking at your
Why I oughta.
meaty, veiny neck.
I mean, sometimes even Jinzo needs to let loose from time to time and just relax. I mean, can you imagine how uncomfortable that suit is to wear all the time?
I
Sometimes he just needs to let his neck breathe.
I do not give a fuck. Put it back. Real quick, Beelzebub, thank you for the 12 months subscribe. Holy cow, I'm floored. Thank you, Beal. And thank you for posting fish. That's the most important part for me.
Hey, yo, awesome. That's like 12 months. That's like the amount of time I posted weekly YugiPoops. Hey,
There we go. See,
brought it back.
It's poetry. It rhymes.
It's like, yeah, I was about to say that.
Boom. There we go.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It rhymes. Okay. Is there anything about thick neck over here we gotta talk about more? Can we move on to another one?
No, it's all
So I
good.
stop
It's
throwing up in my mouth.
This next one, it's another one that I made with less time on my hands, but it still came out quite good.
Okay.
You know the old normal monster Boneheimer?
Yeah.
I turned it into Boomhauer. It's Boomhauer now.
It's Boomhauer now.
He's got 8,500 dang and 80.
Snake
Talking about that dang old.
Combo
Talking about the dang old. Talking about the dang old Fire King, man. Dang old bandless. Talking about dang old. Freaks me out, man.
That's good. I
love that I turned the original like snout from Boneheimer and made it Boomhauer's nose because it fits so perfectly. And all of this is just like clone stamping the ever-loving hell out of the original skin from Boneheimer. And of course, it had like two beady little eyes, which perfectly matches Boomhauer.
Uh-huh.
Or Basset Hound eyes, I should say. Don't give me those Basset Hound eyes. But yeah, I pretty much duplicated and reversed the card text a bunch and then made it completely unreadable to match Boomhauer's speech pattern.
Perfect. Very on flavor.
Absolutely.
The red, white, and blue course, levels.
Yep,
very American.
He's from the Lone Star state of Texas, so I had to give him the Lone Star. As you can see, I kind of got rid of the stars from the other two levels. He's known for drinking a lot of Alamo beer with his buds, so I had to make him a beer monster.
The beer.
The beer. There you go. Moving along.
Okay, 1 second again. Are you
Yep.
having a... Tempest might be having a bit of a fun time with... No, okay, she's doing something else. Thought she was eating the green screen.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that ain't good. Yeah.
What do we got next?
So, remember when the Manadium cards came out and Konami greatly overhyped Manadium Primeheart?
Well, it does have a defensive ability.
Yeah, everyone did that copy pasta, and so I'm like, people are just cooking the shit out of this card. So, naturally, it had to be cooked by roasting some fried beef. Look at the marbling on that slab of meat. You grill that beef, and you get yum.
Wait, but why is it raw attribute?
Well, it's currently in the process of being cooked yet. It's not fully cooked yet.
But then why is it yum type?
Because it's gonna be a yum once it's done cooking.
Well, are we checking what it's gonna be or what it is? You gotta pick one. This is serious
Grilled
business
beef.
here.
Meaty 3000. 3000.
Okay, you know what? I'm convinced.
Thank you.
That's roasting fun. That's pretty good. Wait, are all the what's up with the level stars on this guy?
Oh, I forgot I did that. Thank you for pointing that out. I basically like mirrored them vertically,
Uh-huh.
so they're kind of like, because for some reason on the PNG I found the levels like weren't all lined up exactly when I did that. They all kind of they're kind of like in descending size.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I can't unsee it now.
Maybe that's the 10 minutes that it needs to be fully
God,
cooked
shut
from
up.
where it currently is.
Shut up. Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
All
I'm
right,
done with
okay,
this
all right.
one.
So when I made this next one, it was finals season again, and
Uh-huh.
during that semester, I had made a horrible mistake. I had taken 5 classes instead of the normal 4, and
Ugh.
it was utterly catastrophic. And so I perfectly encapsulated that with finals. Hell, class card. Why did I take 5 classes? What have I done?
I like the deep frying for emphasis. That's good stuff.
I had to. I had to deep fry it, and I love the little dude. This little dude on Final Destiny. That was me. That was me taking my 5 finals in that semester.
I think we've
Die,
all
die,
been.
die.
I think we've all been that little dude on Final Destiny at one point in our lives or another.
Oh, ha, ha.
Ooh, ah. Good stuff.
This is another one that's just got that very visceral reaction to it that I love.
Yeah, this one it
I
gets the point
love.
across very quickly and very efficiently.
It's just it perfectly encapsulates that sense of panic. I love this one. As much as I hated that semester, I love this. That semester didn't go nearly as well as the previous finals card.
No, no. Ah, rip.
But moving along.
Uh huh.
So obviously this is a Yu-Gi-Oh space. I don't know people. I don't expect people to know much about Doom stuff, but I around this time, one popular, I wouldn't call it a mod, it was more like a Doom map because you could run it on vanilla Doom.
Mm-hmm.
A popular Doom map that came out around this time was myhouse.log.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, and I wanted to perfectly encapsulate the kind of sense of dread from that map in this card. House card. What happened here? It's just kind of got that. It's got that sense of just utter desolation to it.
There's something going on here.
This one was directly inspired from the burned house ending of My House.Walk.
Ew. Yeah,
where the sky is all red, it's all desolate. It's completely ruined. What happened here?
That's pretty appropriate. Hey, Trevor, how's it going?
Of course, I had to take the little dude that was on the original chimney, and I wanted to retain that little dude because that little grumpy chimney dude is cool. So I turned him into the attribute. I figured it was only fair.
And it like allows a little bit of like that specific creepiness to stick around.
Yeah,
because some unease.
Like, yeah. This entire card is just supposed to be unease.
Yeah, and
it's one that really just
I think
you gotta
there.
let sink in. Yeah, you just gotta let it sink in. It's there. I really like how I captured that desolation from my house. So moving on to more unease, we've got a gift. It's for you. That's how I intended this description to be read. Gift. It's for you. I moved the pot of greed face to the thing. I moved the kanji face. Here. The kanji there, I looked it up.
Don't do that.
It means to send. So I had to do that. It's another card that's just hard. I also duplicated the ribbons from this card like 1 billion times, just to like give it that little additional like sense of like this thing was meant to be contained.
Get all those spell tags on there.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Off we go. Sorry, Tempest got on the back of the chair, and I think she was going to try and jump onto the green screen, and that wouldn't have ended
Oh
well for
no,
anyone.
that would have been a major oops.
Yeah. But now I have been given the cursed pot that will kill me. This thing is gonna kill
It
me.
will, one way or another. It will. I even like that some of the ribbons are even like on the inside of the box now. Like they're just all over.
They've been
I can't even remember
growing.
which ones I can't even remember which ones I added aside from like this one and like this one, maybe.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I meant to. There we go. I meant to do that. And moving along to number 31, we have the complete embodiment of rage. We've got an angry man. Ah!
Yeah, that's a.
I
That's
just wanted to
doing it.
do. I wanted to do all the lens flares just to, like, I elongated his mouth. He's so angry and he's just screaming out with rage.
Yeah. He's definitely gotten so mad that he's going to explode.
Or make you explode with his mind. One of the two.
Explodes with my mind. Explodes with my mind.
Just like there's this one like scream sound effect that I had in mind while making this, and it's difficult to imitate or like tell, but I forget what it's from, which is the terrible thing. But it's like a kind of scream that's just kind of an elongated.
Yeah, it's like a monster scream.
Yeah,
Yeah, that fits here, I think.
yeah, absolutely. This next one fits into even more of that. So many of these I just love to making completely uncanny. And so we've got Mode Master.
What? Whoa! What? What?
Tadpoles. Tadpoles. Tadpoles.
No, I don't like this one.
Tadpoles. Tadpoles.
I feel uncomfortable. It's escaping the card.
He's coming for you.
I know. Get it? Oh no.
So many duplicated fingers. Even on this hand, I duplicated one of the fingers, and it's difficult to tell because I like how I did it.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah. That's exactly what I imagine he sounds like. He's just like, yeah, hello. Would you like to meet my tadpoles?
Would you like to? Wait, hold on, one sec. Scroll up a bit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on with that tadpole?
It's an albino.
Yeah.
It's an albino tadpole.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
That's
Wham.
yes.
Wham.
It's an albino.
Wham. 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 Wham.
It's an albino
Wham.
tadpole and
Wham.
nothing else.
Wham.
It's an albino tadpole. You can't say anything otherwise.
Wham. Wham.
It is an albino
Wham.
tadpole.
Wham.
Albino
Wham. Wham.
tadpole.
Wham. It's come. Okay.
No.
People come on my screen.
No, you're the one who said
right
that.
there. Right there.
You're-
look at it. You right there.
No.
It's evident to
What
everyone.
about all the other tadpoles?
Everyone.
What
knows.
are they?
That also
No.
come. Also come.
No. No. You're the one who said that, not me. I'm the one who made the card. I'm the one who gets to dictate the fact that it's an albino tadpole.
Death of the author. Death of the author.
Good lord.
All right, get this guy out of here before I say before I gotta start talking about other stuff about Toadmasters.
Mode Master. This next one is another personal favorite of mine. Meet the forceful Shuffy.
What?
Look at your opponent. Shuffle their deck. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I'm just imagining, just like they're not even picking up the cards. Just the hands are just a spepcac. Is that what I'm reading up there?
Yes, it's a spepkak.
Spec.
It's also oh shoot, that's way too much. It's also a sus card.
A little bit of sus card.
It's a little bit sus. But yeah, the way I did this one was I took the arm texture of the guard, duplicated a bunch of times, and then put a motion blur, and it kind of looks like cards.
I can see it. It's coming through.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
And you've just got all these guards just looking at you while you shuffle your opponent's deck. Look at your opponent. Shuffle their deck.
Go on.
I also like that this shuffle on the right didn't exactly fit, and so it's like kind of bent a little bit.
Little curvy shuffle.
Yeah, a little bit of a shuffle, 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 shuffle,
shuffle, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. The forceful shuffy.
Because I was originally just going to write the forceful shuffle, but when I was like replacing the letters over the original, I got to the point where I put in the second F, and that Y from the century was still there, and I'm like, holy shit, Shuffy is way funnier than Shuffle.
I do like the name. Adding Y at the end of stuff makes it very cozy.
Yeah, the forceful Shuffy.
At odds with what everything else about the card is trying to do.
It's the perfect contrast.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you got all these dudes watching you when you're shuffling.
Oh, absolutely. They're just making sure. They're just making sure that you shuffle.
They're the judges.
Yeah. Judge. It's like, no, you don't need to call the judge. You've got 3 right here.
Judge, my opponent's not shuffy enough.
Sorry, four shuffy judges. There's one between Spep and Cock.
Yeah, don't miss out on Spepcack.
Spepcack. Next up, we've got multiplication of ants, but I multiplied them a few too many times.
Whoa. I don't know. No, put that away.
Ants.
Put it away.
Ants.
No, stop it.
Ants.
No. Put them away.
Ants.
I'm banishing this card right now.
There's too many.
Oh, then you better get started now, buddy. Do you want ants on your stream? Because this is how you get ants.
This is how you get ants. Your opponent had like a single breadcrumb on their field, and he's like, yes, I can play this card now! Ants!
Ants, finally. They just carry the opponent out of the venue.
Just like, it's such an infinite, like, vortex. Like, just so many ants.
I don't want to look more at them. No.
There's, like, you looking closer, you can kind of start to see where some of them got cut off from the artwork. But without, like, paying too close attention, it's just like...
You'd never know.
Like, there's no telling how deep the ants go. Imagine reaching your hand into...
I'm not. I will not. I will not do that. Wham. Wham. Wham.
Just...
Wham. Wham.
Ants!
Wham. Wham.
Alright, okay.
This is cum. Get it out of here.
What the fuck? What? Okay, I could get the jokes for the previous one, but these are ants!
Nope, that's cum.
These are ants. Okay, this next one is the one I sent you as a test image. To test, to like, give you a general idea of what we'd be seeing.
Yeah, so I've seen cool stick.
We've got Tom saying, hey fellas, check out this cool stick I found. I really like this one. I like that I turned the little attribute into one of the ghouls from the original stick. The levels are his necklace beads. He can just generate so much laughter from how good of a friend he is. You can tell he's got like 8 trillion friends.
You got a big old smile.
He also, yeah, he's got such a friendly smile about him.
Oh, I'm just noticing.
Right upside down.
I'm just noticing he has the AI fingers.
Oh yeah, I love getting to. I did it for Mode Master, and I'm doing it for this card. I just duplicated his fingers. And of course, he also knows how to sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mama.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But yeah, another one that I'm just mega proud of. It came out really well.
It's cool
you can kind of see where the original Axe Blade was. I couldn't
definitely
really patch up the clouds that well, but you can still you can still tell that it's just like a stick now. I painstakingly edited out all of the ghoul faces because there's like 20 of them on here easily in the regular card.
Oh dang! Okay, I did not know that.
Because like that's where the attribute symbol came from.
Yeah,
Was one of those.
okay, but this is just like a guy with a cool stick. I can vibe
Yeah,
with that.
this is a cool. This is Tom. He's your cool friend who finds cool sticks. Next up, we've got Ling Ling Kindling. Your grave is on fire.
Oh no. Sped card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little sped.
It's a little sped.
What's going on with the attribute? Is that just crispy?
Yeah, it's very crispy.
Okay.
I forget if I even change anything else about it. Yeah, no, it still says spell. I deep fried it. But I really like that the background of Rekindling is just an explosion, so I just wanted to magnify one of the Flamebell baby faces. And just deep fry that, give it the laser eyes, the lens flare eyes, as it were.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like it's exploding at you. Your grave is on fire.
Your grave is on fire. And that is $800 worth of cards lost.
Absolutely, especially in the modern day. Like, imagine if you had a Magia in the graveyard. Like, oh shit! That's like $1,000 now.
Ruxin would be so upset.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that was okay.
Next card. This one was inspired by an episode of Pathetic Aesthetic. I'll admit that, and this is something I thought about even before seeing that episode. But Doomkaiser Dragon Assault mode really does just look like it has wheels.
What?
So we've got Wheel Dragon Salt mode.
Salt. It's a skeletal fast.
I will say this is also around the time I started really getting into a subgenre of heavy metal called skeletal metal, and this card is just like that. It's skeletal metal all in one card.
Is that music only for skeletons?
It's for skeletons and people with them.
Okay, well, we're not really shrinking down the test case on that one.
I am not going to forbid anyone from checking out some skeletal metal. The only band I really know that does it is Varg Skeletor, but they're so good. I love Varg Skeletor. They're one of my favorites. Anyone who's heard Super Ghostbusters, that's good. It's just awesome. He's got 6,900 assault, which is concerning.
That concerning amount of assault.
He's not normal. Although luckily his copyright is until the future. And I just remembered what I did to his set. I made it read Cream. Oh. God, my sense of humor is dog shit sometimes.
Hey, but what goes better with a dog shit sense of humor than a YugiPoop?
There we go. There we go.
See?
Thank you. But yeah.
Okay, so we've removed the dragon part of this.
He's just skeleton.
Just the skeleton with the wheels.
And he's fast. He's so fast. And he's not level math. He's not level 4, not level 8. He's 4 cards. He's 4 cards.
He is level 4 cards.
He's level 4 cards. I also like the little skeleton hand I had reaching down. It's just like about to grab the effect box. Like, this is mine now.
I'm going to be a little spooky. Don't get your hand too close to the cards or I'll touch you with my bony finger. We wouldn't want that now, would we?
But don't worry. If you are willing to cooperate, you can have any of my cream.
Cream. My skeleton cream. Milked right from the skeleton itself.
Good lord. This is just another one.
What, you got a problem with the skeleton milking industry? Those are hard-working skeletons out there.
I've got no problem with some skeleton milkies.
All right, going on Twitter. I got no problem with skeleton Milkies.
Good lord. Oh my god. Okay. Next card. So remember how Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord, is this like you don't really need to summon it in cubics because Crimson Nova is good enough to OTK with.
Yeah.
But Crimson Nova Trinity, if you summon it, you basically just win because of how much it does.
Mm-hmm.
What if you fused three Trinities together? What if you had Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord?
Oh no. That's too much. That's
Must
too much.
must be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Your opponent's card effects cannot be. When this card attack, your opponent's life points 0. You can activate this effect. Inflict damage to your opponent.
Question.
Yeah?
How much damage?
Yes.
Okay. The 4,500 attack is pretty good. It's a good touch.
Yeah, because I could have just done 13,500, but just having it like this is way better.
No, it's
and of
way
course
funnier.
it's level 30. The levels had to wrap around because there were so many.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like just how the art is you can sort of make out oh yeah, there's some of its eyes, but you can when you don't squint your eyes and look at the finer details, you just see a massive something.
It's very Gigas in that way, or Gygas.
Yeah. It's like Gygas from Earthbound. You can just like what? It's an MVP, of course. It's absurdly good if you can summon it.
Absolutely.
Of course, it's third edition. And it's copyrighted by Kazuki Takahashi 3 separate times, just to make sure that it's got all 3.
It was that important.
He's that important. He's triple dark. He's Trinity. Absurdly good card. If you can summon it. Inflict damage to your opponent.
Inflict just immediately. How much is up to you? Put some effort in there yourself next time.
Of course. This next one was kind of inspired by the episode of Dimension Destination I did with MBT, and I posted this one shortly after. But I didn't really read a lot in that episode, and so there was a hole in my sense of logic.
There's also a hole in the bucket.
You see, people always call it Grenmaju de Iza, but ever since I was a kid, I always read this card as Grenmaju de Iza. So I read this as, there's a hole in the bucket, de Iza, de Iza.
Okay, so A, I am on board with you with Iza. I think that's the correct pronunciation. B, unfortunately, I don't think I pick up on the reference.
It's like an old sort of song-ish thing. Well, it is a song, but it's I can't remember all the lyrics. It was something I did in elementary school as part of the music class, but that song's always remained a part of me, and so it's there's a hole in my sense of logic. Open Grenmaju.
Open it up.
His shoulder pads kind of look like a helmet, so I wanted to put a helmet on the attribute. His head. I kind of turned his spikes into sharp teeth. He's also just reaching out at you.
Yeah, this is a card break.
I really like doing that. I really like it when I make cards reach out of frames. It's funny to me.
Yeah, it's spooky.
He's got unknown amounts of cat and fed.
That concerns me.
He in very, very far in the future, near the heat death of the universe, really. He'll be copyrighted by Kuki Tahukishi.
Kuki Tahukishi. Who could forget?
Who could forget Kuki Tahukishi? Well, to be fair, we don't know him yet because he's from the heat death of the universe in the future.
Yeah, but I can't forget him because I didn't know about him.
Naturally. And one of the
Unforgettable.
levels, I just had to turn into the proverbial hole in the bucket. I forget what that bucket's even from. Something.
Same here. I just know that the card is leaking now. We got to put a patch on that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think after the hole in the bucket line, the next line is like, then fix it, dear Henry, or something like that. But anyways,
Okay.
next up we've got another card that's a favorite of mine, Dark Dust Spirit, which I have transformed into Dark Must Spark. Got any smokes?
You got any death sticks?
I'm a smoky cokey.
Oh.
I'm Oak 2200. I Coke 1800.
Oh my god.
That's how much pack he smokes in a single day.
That's too much. No wonder
That's
he always
far
has
too-
to go back to the hand.
And he's just constantly clouded in a thick layer of smoke.
What's going on with the attribute?
That represents the feelings of his family and friends. They're just disappointed at how much Dark has to spark all the time. They're trying to plan an intervention
Oh, okay, okay.
because Dark clearly has a problem.
I mean, that's way too much smoke. That's too much dust.
It's way too much smoke. It's way too much coke.
An unreasonable amount of moke and coke.
Even for a smoky cokey. I mean, come on.
Come on. Even they have their limits.
Yeah. Most smoky cokies only usually do like 10 smoke and or 10 coke.
But quadruple digits of both?
Far too much.
Too much.
And look what it's done to his skin as well. He's gotten like
Little jaundice.
infection, little jaundice, little infection.
Little gangrenous face. Woof.
Dark.
Okay, well, yeah, we're, I hope your family, catches up with you. We can get that fixed up for you.
Yeah. This next card I made to celebrate passing 100 subscribers. So, I took 100 Dragon, and I made him smug as fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm a pretty big deal now. Subs 100, Ego 100.
Did you put 100 level stars on here?
Yes.
Incredible.
He's a smug tuber.
That's dedication.
He's a smug tuber. He's got far too many legs.
Oh.
Like, it's not something you immediately notice, but...
Yeah, but now that you've pointed it out...
like, one of his horns is a leg. He's got a leg coming off one of his fingers.
He's got legs for elbows.
He's got legs for elbows.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I am now seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, like, you don't notice them until they're pointed out.
Why did you do this to me?
Because I wanted it to be
I could have
funny.
been okay without ever knowing this.
Yeah.
And now I feel broken inside.
Of course, to represent my true feelings about reaching 100, I put a TYSM 100.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah. But what a smug fucking tuba.
What a...
Yeah, I guess I'm a pretty big deal now.
What a smug tube of toothpaste.
Yeah. No, this card I made, I'm still very grateful to have the couple hundred people who watch my channel. It is a blessing. I enjoy knowing that people enjoy stuff I put out there.
Yeah. You gotta take contentment with the people who show up and resonate with what you're doing. If that's not a baseline enough, you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. So, following that, we've got another visceral card. We've got Deep.
Oh fuck,
that's deep, bro.
Wham.
Eh?
Wham.
Yeah?
Wham.
Yeah?
That's cum.
What the fuck? What the fuck? No, it's literally not, though. It's just deep. I thought it... Because most cards, I usually try to erase any pre-existing text. I thought it would be way too funny to just have it overlaid over the original text, and then just having the 0 attack and defense kind of rolling around down there.
I like how it's an effect.
Yeah, it's a Dragoo. It's an
It's
effect.
a Drago effect.
Effect. Effect.
Incredible.
But yeah, this is exactly what anyone should think of when they look at Deep Eyes White Dragon.
Ooh.
Just the.
Just spaghettified dragon.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. Gotta step away again.
All good, all good. I'll keep this card up while you're stepping away. We can keep looking at deep. What else can I talk about? Deep. What in the world? Why isn't I should be able to see chat? Why can't I see chat? Let me pull the stream back up. I should be able to see you all. Hang on. Let me try to pull. I want to be able to like read and respond to chat. It's having me watch an ad before I can look at chat. Good lord.
Okay.
I'm like trying to.
Tempest has escaped confinement.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Who's up next? Unless we need to talk more about this heinous creature.
No, it's all good. I can pull up those up. I can pull up the next card. I was just trying to get chat pulled up so I could read and respond to chat.
Ah.
But for some reason, like on my, maybe I should just pull it up on like a separate tab on my computer. But like chat on my phone is just absolutely static. Like it's not moving at all.
Oh.
But I'll always be able to see a replay of the chat. Let me try pulling chat up real quick.
Well, while we're waiting, folks, for those of you who are joining us that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we're going over Wham Bam Duel's various YugiPoops. If you haven't seen Wham Bam before, they're the proprietor of the Dimension Destination alternate format.
Hang on, I gotta mute that. Sorry about that.
Okay, well, all right.
They're also Twitch.
They're also the proprietor of a strong temporal disturbance that's reverberating time and space. They run Dimension Destination, which is really cool alt format stuff. They dramatically read solo modes for Master Duel. Really fun time. Please be sure to check them out.
Thank you so much. Okay, I've got stream pulled up now. I've got chat pulled up. So that way, because for some reason it's just not updating on my phone, which sucks. But now I should be able to actually read what people say. So let's get the next card going.
All right, starting with
Human Fusion.
Oh
God, it hurts.
No, stop that. Spelldard.
It's a Spelldard. It's got some pep to it.
Yeah, a little pep.
God, it hurts.
What's happening with the attribute?
The attribute's got some pep to it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's just got some pep.
Okay. That's terrifying. We were talking about some horror cards. This is one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, they're just in so much pain.
Yeah. For 2,000 life points, I imagine so.
Yeah. After this one, though, Tearlament's got more hits on the ban list, and I wanted to make another Tearlament YugiPoop. So, Tears 2.
Oh my god.
Just even more deep-fried. Fry more!
This is barely a card at this point.
I love that the band sign is now, like, evil and smiling. Just cry more! More tears, more boo! No more who, now we have foo! She's got 2,000 foo!
Boo-foo.
Boo-foo! So sad. Your powerful cards are getting banned.
Too bad. It's okay. Tearlament will still find ways to sneak into decks, even now. So, they have more longevity than most decks. I could say that I could mention. Hey, Deck Dev, how's it going?
That's very true. Yo, how's it going, Deck Dev?
All right, who's up next?
Next up, we have another trap card. We've got not bottomless trap hole. We've got bottom trap hole. Your card.
Uh-huh.
As you can see,
Uh-huh.
that is you, and you are a.
Wham.
That's not directly talking to you, Golden Nova. That's
Wham.
talking to anyone who views this.
Wham.
Don't you dare say this card is calm.
What? You said it though, not me.
I could tell you were about to say it.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything.
I know everything.
No, I don't think so. You certainly
I am everything.
You certainly don't know who's the bottom.
But
I can see this getting a lot of traction in a lot of discords that I roll around in. So this is.
I could send it to you if you want it as like a emoji or something, or what you call it, sticker.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this in my arsenal stat. This is gonna have to. I'm gonna have to start deploying this on a regular basis.
I'll pass this one along too.
Excellent.
As you can see, this is one of the few that I forgot to put my name on, but clearly I did that on purpose.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone tracking this back to me too.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's got 38 Ha's, bottom edition, and it's got 1996 ha 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 because it's laughing at you for being
take that, sub. Ooh, get in the hole. Ooh.
Get in the bottom trap hole.
Ooh. We're just gonna transition right out of that.
Next up. Give me just a second.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Okay. Next up.
Okay. Cool.
Next up, we've got a very, very normal man. He's normal. He's the most normal man of all time.
Are they?
I am normal. 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 I am normal.
No.
I am normal.
No, this guy has
normal.
This guy has 4
hands.
hands.
Normal. I am normal. I am normal. I am normal.
It's not.
I am normal.
It's not.
I am normal.
Wham. He's got 4 hands.
I'm more imagined that this is just like an image of him, and this is him from behind the card, just like grabbing the text box and showing it to you.
That's what he wants you to think. He's actually got 4 hands.
He's a normal edition. He's got normal Takahashi. He's got the most normal level and attributes that I've ever seen. He's got
one of the classic attributes,
Yeah, just the most normal dude of all time.
He doesn't have a mouth.
That doesn't make him not normal.
Yes, it does.
He's normal. He's fine. He's normal. He's a normal man.
I'm putting them in the SCP Foundation. This guy's getting secured, contained, and protected.
Don't you dare look down on him. He's perfectly normal.
I am going to subject him to horrors beyond imagination. Thank you very much.
He doesn't deserve it. He's fine. He just needs to go home for now. I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay, all right.
So next up, we've got my very first Rush Duel YugiPoop.
Oh joy!
And so here is the 7 magicians.
That's requirement. Your life.
Your life.
It ends.
It ends. Rush, dude. Rush, dude.
Rush,
dude. He's coming for you. 7 Sword Magician is just one of those cards where if you reflect its face over one side, it's perfect.
I was about to say, was it a face reflection? And it seems that was the case.
Because half of his face is covered up by, like, his mask sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. He's got the triangle eye patch thing.
But yeah, there's 7 of him. And they require your life to... 7,000 attack, 7,000 defense, level 7.
Stupid.
7 casters. Wait, are there 7 Fs? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 6 Fs. What the fuck?
One might be hiding behind the other ones. It's shy.
Oh, it could be. But yeah, this was my first Rush to 1, and I really like how it came out.
Outrageous.
It's just, it's really got that we are going to beat the shit out of you.
Seven's magician looking at chat going, damn, you got the whole squad laughing.
Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Next up, we have another Rush Duel card. The last Rush Duel card for now. I might do more in the future.
Maybe.
But, you know how they changed Dion Keto for Rush Duel? And turned her into a... They turned her into the absolute disco queen that she is.
You can say MILF, it's fine.
Well, I wouldn't call this one a MILF.
No.
This is This is Keon Dito, the Beto Mito. And she's got one of the worst effects ever. She requires 1,000 life points to send a card from your hand to the graveyard.
This is Rush Duel. That's like Upstart Goblin.
Oh, true.
What are you talking about? This is valid.
She's also an Aqua.
Aqua.
Reshush. She's got Infinite Lee. This one took a good amount of reconstruction because I had to completely move her torso. So, like, you can kind of tell where I reconstructed. Like, I continued this building upwards. I kind of turned this light into, like, a sort of... I don't know what to call that, like a warbly effect. I reconstructed some of this golden thing she has.
Mm-hmm.
Her attribute is, like... I don't even know. I can't even tell, like, what I wrote there. It's like... Lie or something like that. I don't know. This is Keon Dito, the Beto Mito. That's the important thing.
That's okay. Cool. Thanks for sharing Keon Dito, the Beto Mito. I feel like we've accomplished a lot here today.
Good. I'm glad.
I will say I think we have time for one more of these. So if there's one we want to... Because I've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get through 6 at this. So I think we'd have to do one more. So if there's like one particular one you want to show off, let's do that.
Well, I think you know that there's one that I want to show off, and I haven't shown you this one yet. But, so to chat, Golden Nova gave me permission to use one of his thumbnail faces and his likeness for one of my YugiPoops. So naturally, I just had to put him on an Ojama.
No.
Meet the Ojama realization, Ojama life. This is the natural reaction to waking up as an Ojama.
This is horrifying. What the fuck?
Get me out of... Wait, you need to say it. Get me
out of here! Get me out of here!
No escape! No escape!
I hate this. Hey, Wham?
Yeah?
I hate this.
Good.
This is the worst. Oh my god. I feel like I've been Junji Ito'd into this.
By the way, I hadn't posted this one anywhere before. This is the debut of this YugiPoop on the internet.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like tears of like actual sadness. What have I done?
Good. Someone says it's disgusting. Do it again. Everyone's coming out of the woodwork in the chat now. I'm seeing damn. I'm seeing it's disgusting. Let's fucking go.
I gave you permission to use this in good faith.
Yes, you did.
And
yes, you did.
In the hopes that you would create something beautiful and wonderful, and you have utilized it for evil. This is heinous. I'm sending a lawyer over. This I'm ejecting you from the orbital platform.
Oh, and by the way, just in case you wanted people to know that this is you, I also did a version that's got
No.
the Oh,
I'm
I'm
never
so proud of
escaping.
this one.
I'm never
I'm
escaping the
so
Ojama
so
allegations.
I'm so proud of this one. I've turned Golden Nova into an Ojama. This
I'm pissed.
this is the natural reaction to waking up as an Ojama.
Yeah, you're right. I would do that exactly that. God, that actually looks spooky.
Someone said I had a backup. Damn straight.
Okay, let's talk about Ojama
Ugh.
Blue for a second. What did you do to make Ojama Blue?
I
Oh,
put
is that
Red's
Red's
face on
face?
blue.
Right, I
I put
forgot.
Red's face on blue so I could put your face on red, and then I gave Red an additional head nipple.
Don't ever don't do that. Don't call it a head nipple.
Ojama allegations. Someone said in chat Ojama allegations.
Yeah, because I said I'm not escaping the Ojama allegations. And you used
Yeah.
Ojama Blue's lips for the attribute.
Yes.
God,
Yes. I had to.
This
I couldn't
is
leave. I couldn't leave Blue's lips out of this.
chat. If you see this out in the wild, if Wham Bam posts this, you're not allowed to retweet this. Okay, this is
I mean,
sacred info that we shared here. You're not allowed to share this at all. Okay, this is private. It's as bad as it's gonna get. I don't want to get any worse.
it's gonna go on the community tab. That's what I'm sure of.
Okay, I can't stop you, but I'm telling everyone else who sees this, you are not allowed to spread this any further than it has to. Okay.
Okay. So I know you said we're running low on time. Can I just like rapid fire the last few, just because there's like 5 left? I'm just gonna rapid fire them.
After you showed me this, are you kidding me?
Do you want to end on this?
Rapid fire. Come on, give me the 5
All
real
right.
quick.
So we've got Pirelli, which I made cute. Isn't it cute when his entire effect?
Okay.
I wanted to make fun of Andrew Tate, so I made Alpha Male, the master of betas. I need money, buy my master cool ass on how to talk to woman.
Okay, that's actually valid. That's I think the first ethical YugiPoop that you've made today.
We've got Goated Trigodia Godia. You look so dumb right now.
You're so dumb. You're about to die.
This one was my Halloween special. Oh, Pink.
Oh,
You deserve everything that I do to you. And lastly, we've got. Oh no. Pray. God will not hear.
I regret giving you permission to do the rest of these. This is
Too late.
this is like what the Ojamas look like if you peer into the real reality. Like if you gain insight in Bloodborne to view the evil horrors with this is what they actually look like. Our feeble human brains put a filter over the Ojamas to make them somewhat approachable as a concept. This is what their true energy is.
My 2 favorite little details about this. A, I replaced Green's eyes with the trap card symbol.
Uh-huh.
And B, Ojama Yellow is directly pointing you to the fact that this is a trap. I also love the fact that I made Black's mouth wrap around him like some sort of Lovecraftian monster.
Yeah, very big success.
God will not hear.
God will not go. Yeah, no. If God could hear me, he wouldn't have made Ojamas in the first place.
He would not have let me make this card.
No.
Right.
Okay, well, this has been one of my biggest mistakes on this platform for sure. I'm gonna regret doing this, but do you want to give everyone one more little shout out to yourself? Anything that you're excited to do? Anything you want to show off to the audience real quick?
Nothing I can really show off like in this format, but I can quickly just like tell people one more time. Yo, I'm Wham Bam Duel. I do dramatic Master Duel / Duel Links lore readings on my channel. I also do Seto Kaiba Plays Master Duel, where I have Seto Kaiba learn the modern game, because I love character study. And I do Dimension Destination, where I play Dimension Duels with varying different Kogos. There's also more stuff coming from my channel.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alrighty, well, thank you all so much for watching. I super appreciate it. This was fun. Heinous.
This was absurdly fun.
Horrifying.
This was absurdly fun.
But fun. So if you want to see more of this kind of nonsense, you know, send your feedback. Let me know what your thoughts were. If there's any more creations from all of you that I should be watching, please let me know. And once again, please show your love and support to Wham Bam. Link should be pinned. Check his stuff out if you're not convinced already. He's got some.
Thank you so much.
Destination Duel. Let's go ahead and rate. You know what? Hard Leg is streaming. I think it's only appropriate that we rate over to Hard Leg.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do Poop Raid as our raid message. Poop Raid.
That's good.
Boom. All right, folks. Thank you all so much. Make sure if you haven't hit the follow button, do that right now. Tomorrow I was gonna do something tomorrow differently, but I'm gonna try something different. I picked up a module for a Master Duel challenge that I'm gonna try from Rack, so we're gonna give that a shot. So don't miss it. I'll see all of you hopefully tomorrow. But until I see you next time, take care.